I have to say, Alex Small's definitely come out the blocks well here this morning in game one.
Game shot on the full
He has missed a double
Alex
now, but
Small.
only the one for a 3-1 advantage.
And not only did he see it, he picked it and tucked it in his pocket.
$36.
He may have lost it.
Require 40.
Might lose more than his clover. Because Small on tops to deal a huge blow to McGurk, and look at the background.
Game shot.
Alex Small deals a huge blow to McGurk. All he can do now is win 8 points today.
A title will come his way.
Oh, Mervyn.
The
man who has had 4 consecutive 180s on a stage before in his career has just had 2 in a row.
140. Mervyn, you require.
You might think I'm kidding when I say that, but he actually did do that. He's on tops.
Game shot on the second
That's
leg.
what we're
Mervyn
talking
King.
about. 11 darter to follow the 13. What a game.
Third leg. It's Derek to throw first.
There are your stratospheric averages.
Double 3. It hasn't gone.
No score.
So Mervyn now gets a look at the double that's cost him more legs this week than any other. Double 5. Huge dart. For the first time this week, Mervyn King gets 3 legs against Derek.
Derek, you require 123.
There was an advert for World Seniors Darts. It's going wrong right here.
Well, this is one of the best games that we've ever had at the MODUS Super Series. Double 9.
114.
He threw that quite quickly.
Mervyn, you require 87.
And it might be over as quick as that. It is a shot at double 12.
75.
Close.
Derek, you require
but not
9.
close enough. Right in the middle of the single.
1.
And that one goes further away.
Mervyn, you require 12.
Same side of the board as double 10. Does Mervyn get a huge victory?
Game shot.
Yes, he does. His first victory against Derek Coulson this week. It's a big win for him, but also a big win for Scott Campbell and Shane McGurk. Things have bunched up a little bit. There's only 4 points separating the top 4. But what a game that was.
I think that's our 12th 180 of the day. We are in just game 3. What did these guys have on their cornflakes for breakfast this morning?
56. Jensen, you require 102.
Obviously, Scott didn't have anything red. Double top. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Jensen Walker.
Whatever he had in his chosen flake in the morning, does Walker.
Jensen, you require 127.
He's already answered the question.
44. Scott, you require 58.
Scott will get to the double. But the question changes. Is this game just beginning, or does it end?
Game shot on the
It might just be starting.
Scott Campbell.
In.
$97. Scott, you require 20.
To take us all the way. This game feels like a chess match.
Game
And
shot
it's
on
a
the
stalemate.
flag. Scott Campbell.
But somebody's got to win it. Whose king will be standing tall after this next leg? He's not gunning for the top spot in this table anymore. But the person who is being chased by the interceptor may just get another chance.
22. Scott, you require 40.
This game has just had so much tension. This is only the third game of the day. What are we going to be in for the rest of Wednesday? The pain on the face of Walker is evident. And it may just be compounded.
Game shot.
This time
and the
Campbell
match.
does win.
Scott Campbell.
It's a vital 2 points for him, but it will be a very bitter pill to swallow for that young man who loses after taking a 3-0 lead through 100 by the halfway point of Wednesday.
46. Derek, you require 85.
Well, 17 doesn't leave double 18 this time, it leaves tops. But that might be a double he doesn't even get a look at. Tops for DC.
65.
Very, very close.
Alec, you require 40.
Maybe it's a good thing he hasn't gone 3-0 up, because that's a bit of a poisoned chalice in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, it has been, and it's more for tops now. 10s, 5s, chasing round the board.
35. Derek, you require 20.
Something that he wasn't doing half an hour ago.
He is like a milkman chasing invoices at the minute, and nobody wants to pay him.
Game shot on the third leg.
Derek Coulson's got the cash. Campbell.
6.
It doesn't look like he's going to lose this one.
110.
He's going to get to the double to win it. 4-0.
Game shot.
And 4-0, he does win.
Derek Coulson.
What a great bounce back that is. After losing with a 102 average exactly against Mervyn King than anyone. Curling toes, wrecking the right side of the instep. Those shoes get butchered. Just like a 160 checkout could possibly be slain right now.
120. Shane, you require
Fancied it.
125.
Could have been a 3-1 lead. Could still be.
45.
This day could be getting
So
away from
require
Shane very
40.
quickly. Again, the angle.
Game shot on
Oh,
the
it's
fourth
worth
leg.
it. He didn't
Scott
even need the
Campbell.
flight. Only
Shane,
game
you
that's gone all the
require
way
56.
was Campbell versus Walker.
$46.
This one, after all,
Scott, you
might
require
not need a
100.
seventh leg. Just stay straight on dot one. Shane's out of water. Is he out of fortune as well? Let's find out.
Game shot and the
Scott
match.
Campbell
Scott
does to
Campbell.
McGurk what McGurk has done to others this week. And King, not so much. Seems to have figured it out.
140.
I know what sometimes I
Jensen, you
say when I'm
require
hitting those trebles. I go,
140.
oh, there's one. Oh, there's another. And that's what I say in my head.
Here's
Game
another.
shot on the third leg.
And that's a 140
Jensen
finish,
Walker.
the Mervyn King way. On the
Mervyn, you
inside,
require
Crutchy on the
4.
outside. Armadillos. It's double two. Oh, he can find this. Probably better than anybody on the planet. Oh, he
No
doesn't
score.
though. He overshoots it.
Jensen, you require 116.
It looked like he was actually closer with the sidearm attempt.
which wouldn't be allowed. It's got to be through an overarm, of course,
92.
otherwise it will be called a foul dart by Jack.
Mervyn, you
It's got to
require
be over the elbow,
4.
hasn't it?
Same blocker. Oh, this would be a magical dart if he
No
finds
score.
it, but that might be the end. Not
Jensen,
just
you
of the
require
game, but
24.
Mervyn's challenge for the first group of Champions Week. It is a 4-0 victory for Jensen Walker.
Jensen Walker.
And after leading 3-0 and losing 4-3 against Campbell, the perfect tonic was to come back against the King and to...
74.
But it will be the 18s for
Alex, you
small.
require 122.
The shot doesn't last long.
38. Scott, you require 32.
If you are someone who is a member of Scott's family or a friend of his, you're going through the mill today. Nothing
No
is
score.
coming easy.
Alec, you require
And he might just go
84.
3-1 down again. He left double 18 a little bit earlier. This
Game
time he
shot
gets
of
it.
Full flag, Alex Small.
Don't know what he's apologising for. Taking it out is another matter. Needs another 57. Can anybody hear the popping of a cork?
89.
Didn't get champagne.
Alec, you require
Didn't even get
36.
Lambrusco. And Small for the win.
Game shot
Takes
and the
a
match,
huge
Alex
victory for himself. Deals Scott Campbell a massive blow. Nordic and Baltic. And the last 3
99.
winners have all been
Eric, you require
from countries
141.
outside the UK. Sweden, Netherlands, Lithuania. Double 12. Oh, it's
Game shot on
brilliant.
the fifth flag, Derek Coulson.
Derek is getting so close.
Derek,
Let's
you
get that
require
straight. He's averaging nearly
132.
97. But Coulson has timed everything perfectly. Does he stay? Does he win?
116.
I think maybe he got a little bit excited on that one.
Jensen, you require 70.
The old guy incited himself there, I think. Lovely jubbly. And it could cost him. We could be going 3-3 here.
Not the double that I missed.
38. Derek,
Well,
you
it is
require
missed.
16.
And Derek, for a 4th consecutive leg, and 20 points in the table.
Game
He
shot
saved his
and the
best
match,
leg for last.
Derek Coulson.
He's getting very close to winning this group now. Everybody was talking about other people the week that he was playing, even though Davies had been to the semi-final of the previous Champions Night.
174. Shane, you require 80.
It's going to be tops, is it? Of course it is.
Game shot on the first
And a lovely
leg,
take from Shane.
Is a new dart not yet released.
Ah, so an exclusive.
140. Mervyn, you
Very much
require
seems
50.
so, yes.
He's left 80 for the 3rd time in this game. Doesn't
Game
make any
shot on the
difference this
fifth
time. He
leg,
doesn't get a
Mervyn
shot.
King.
102 is a very apt number for Mervyn today because that is the average that Derek Coulson had against him.
140. Mervyn, you
It
require
wasn't good enough because
102.
King was too good. Now here's Mervyn right here, like a very popular brand of cereal. Is he just too good? And the trouble
Shot
is,
and the match,
he was too
Mervyn
good for
King.
Shane McGurk. And Shane is mathematically now not going to win Group A.
And what a feather in the cap it would be to have here.
He's looking to be the second lefty to win a Group A in Champions Week. Graham Usher did it in the first series. He would be eventual finalist, losing out to Conan Whitehead.
86.
Well, this will be seismic.
Scott, you require 121.
Maybe not to the same degree as the 119 from yesterday. But in that game, Campbell did take out 126. Bull again. Oh, it's a beauty.
Second leg, Scott Campbell. Scott, you require 121.
Derek is coming up dry. He has not played poorly. He's had no darts at a double, averaging 94. And yet again, Campbell makes the right call.
81.
It's as if Campbell has gone through an update of the system since his last match. He lost 4-1 to Alex Small, and we all thought, well, that's that then. But it isn't. Game on.
And the match.
The ideal result does come for Scott Campbell. He's still second in the table, but he still has a realistic chance of qualifying through this group. He still needs a favour, but he will take the Oki at the start of round number 5 today and will set the total for Derek Coulson. He will have to win his last match against Mervyn King. If he does, Derek will have to beat Shane McGurk in the final round.
Mervyn, you require 112.
He sure is, and all the time Merv sat there going, why does this keep happening to me?
Well, blow me down. He went for treble 14 bull.
40.
Small for tops.
Game shot on the fifth
Somebody's
leg.
home
Alex
for a 3-2 lead. Now, what does Mervyn do here? Is it 48? I wouldn't be surprised. It's that same shot, just below the 60. Now he's got to get his hurdling boots on. And it's just a little bit short once again.
2.
Madhouse for the wild card.
Game shot.
He's not mad for very long.
Alex Small.
He gets a third win of the day. It's his best day of the week. Somebody offered me money for my Players Trophy. I'd say take a hike.
60.
Somebody offered me money for my county man of the match. I tell him to take a hike.
Double 4.
Game shot on the fifth leg.
Another
Jensen
great
Walker.
shot from Jensen. He's living in a 5-visit land right now, and McGurk right now is coming up dry. So is that. He had that double 10 surrounded.
Jensen, you
And the
require
shoulders of the
12.
champ just slump, and I don't blame him.
They were three really well thrown darts, just didn't go to their desired destination.
Game shot.
That finds
and
the target.
Jensen Walker.
And Jensen Walker is fending off Alex Small at the bottom of the table. Oh, that's a beautiful first dart. Is it as good as the third? Oh, it's so
136.
close to being in
Mervyn, you
there.
require 100.
The purse of the lips. And maybe now the disappointment. Synchronized looking at tops. Albeit the other way. And Mervyn
Game
does
shot
win
on
the leg.
First leg. Mervyn King.
That's one of those two Ronnies moments where they're just in perfect sync. Morecambe and Wise.
Second leg. It's Scott to throw first.
4 candles.
Game on.
'17s now.
137. Scott, you require 130.
Missed the bull in the first leg. Does he get to the bull? That he does. What a dart that is. Bull again. And this time he
Game shot on
finds
the
it.
second leg, Scott Campbell.
But it could be for king.
Just the one you didn't want. Yeah, we know, Merv.
82. Scott, you require 8.
He's a smiling man, but it is an ironic smile.
Game shot on the fourth
The smile
leg,
of a man
Scott
that is
Campbell.
3-1 down.
And he was on the right end.
108.
Oh, win against Coulson.
Scott, you require
Well, that may be his
76.
parting shot. If they are to be his last 3 darts in Group A, it's not a bad way to go out. To pose the question of Coulson.
60.
It was online, but it
Mervyn, you
deviated.
require 85.
Double top. To press pause.
65.
That may be it now.
Scott, you require 16.
Scott needed to win his last 3 matches to have any chance.
Game shot.
He's won them
and the
all.
match, Scott Campbell.
He has done everything in his power to ask the question of Derek Coulson, and for now, by the smallest of margins, Scott Campbell is top of the table. Derek Coulson does not want to be here on Thursday and Friday. If he is, something has gone wrong in this game.
140.
Here's my question to you, Scott Mitchell. Is he getting Shane McGurk at the right time or the wrong time?
Do you know, that's a question that went
96.
through my head about 25 seconds ago as I watched these guys warming up before we went back live.
96.
I'm going to say wrong time because I don't think anybody wants to leave the group without a win on a certain day. But how battle-worn is he? How
58.
battle-worn is Shane? And is he... It's whether he can play with a relaxed attitude
171.
or whether... And the situation could grab Derek a little bit here. Shane has taken off like a racehorse in this one. Down to 94 after 9.
100.
An Irish trained racehorse,
Shane, you
by the way.
require 94.
Double top.
Game shot on the first leg, Shane McGurk.
The only thing going through Shane McGurk's mind right now is, why am I not doing this more regularly this week?
Second leg, it's Derek to the right.
Through Group A, and I've got to say, Scott Campbell it's a mammoth effort from him to get himself into the
Shane, you
position
require
where he is,
134.
let alone whether he actually gets through from there or not as the winner of Group A. I'm not sure, but from where he was
94.
on Monday
Derek, you require
to
92.
drag himself to where he is today, it's been a mammoth effort and a mammoth task, and it'll be good for his soul going forward no matter what. This is one of those that you can't really look at and go,
Game shot on the second
I've
leg.
been a bit
Derek
unfortunate here.
Indeed, the first ever live 9-darter. It wasn't Taylor against Mason, it was Coote and Great Batch. Get that right.
100. Shane, you require 72.
Shane will be hoping to get this right.
Game shot
He
on the
does
third
as
leg,
well.
Shane McGurk.
Stunning checkout.
Derek, you require 140.
This is important. Is that a 141? This would be massive. And he was very close to getting that second treble.
100. Shane, you require 40.
Penny for the thoughts of Scott Campbell right now.
I'll tell you what his thoughts are. Go on, Shane.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
I think he's just
Shane McGurk.
said, get in, Shane.
And the fact that it was 4-0 could have made a difference. Maybe 4-3 if you're looking at the table.
100. Shane, you require
We've had some astonishing
129.
performances in this group. This could be one of them. It was 109.31 from Campbell to beat Coulson in the previous round. Now Shane is averaging 104 with 60% on doubles against him. Fair to say that DC has a target on his back, and they're hitting it. That's it. And Scott Campbell will go to Saturday night in Champions Week. Derek Coulson was so close. And Shane is still thinking about, why didn't I play like that all day and give myself the chance of it? We'll see you in Group B, Shane, and you will be there with Derek Coulson, who again is limited in chances at the end of the leg for consecutive wins on the Live Lounge stage. No pressure, Dave.
99. Jensen, you require 170.
Say that now because he's probably driving down here right now and isn't watching. To win with a 170 finish. That's how you finish a group in Champions Week. A game that lasts just over 7 minutes.
Welcome back to the MODUS Super Series, where Scott Campbell has made it through Group A. And that's after a remarkable set of results today. Derek Coulson looked to be in charge, but in the middle of the day, Campbell got that 4-0 win against Coulson and then went on to win his final game, piling the pressure on Derek. Shane McGirt actually got his only win of the day against Derek in that penultimate match before Jensen Walker signed off in sensational style with a 4-0 victory against Alex Small. Confirmation then of how the table has finished, and on leg difference, it is Campbell in first place and therefore the first player through to Champions Night. I'm delighted to say